Hey guys, NicholsV27 here, and today I'm coming to you with a Boxer gameplay. This is on Moto66's account because I don't have Boxer. So I start off getting a stone sword, and usually after the start I like to gather a bit more mushrooms just in case. So I start chasing this guy and he runs away, and then I get a finishing hit on him. Just continue collecting mushrooms, and then I see this guy up on a hill, so I start chasing him, but he runs away, and I see this guy just punching a tree. So I kill him, but he's a pro and respawns, and I don't get the kill. So then there's this fisherman who's been trying to fish me for a little while, and I finish him off too. Collect his mushrooms. I'm getting some more mushrooms. When I turn around, I see this guy here who's trying to kill me, but I get a nice little combo to finish him off there. And he is also a pro or something. So he gets to respawn. Then I find this other guy in a water pool, and he gets a couple hits on me because water makes you move slow. I finish him off, but he's also... oh, no, the kill just updated there. So he's not a pro. So I do get the kill for that. So I continue tracking, and then I see this ravine, and I see a guy, and while I'm trying to mine down to him, this viper comes up and starts attacking me, but he doesn't have a lot of soup, and he drops one, and I pick it up. And then I finish him off. He didn't have much stuff that I wanted, so I just go back to the guy that I was originally going to kill, and I finish him off because I wanted to stay near the wall so I didn't fall into the ravine. And now I definitely want to get some iron for kills because it's getting kind of later into the game, almost a 10-minute mark. Then I see this guy who had found a village because he has a helmet and leggings, and then he also has an iron pick, and he also had carrots, so I'm gonna assume he found a village. He gets me low, down to like 2 hearts there. I get a nice refill, and then he drops his sword, and he switches to his iron pick, but it just isn't enough to kill me, and I do finish him off there. I eat some carrots, and with the iron he has, I make a chest piece and an iron sword. So I'm just smelting here. I break some dirt and place it above me so people can't sneak attack me, just so I'm not out in the open. Then I make my chest piece and continue hunting for more people, and then I see this team of 2. It's a snail viper team. I finish off... no, it's a viper. Yeah, I finish off the viper, or the snail, and then I just have to fight the viper, and with viper he's doing a lot of damage to me, but I do finish him off there, and I take his meat because I like eating cooked food instead of mushroom soup, because you can always run away and stuff if you ever need to. You won't have to worry about your food going down. So I cook the beef, and then I see this giant tower. There's 5 people in the team, I later find out. So I definitely need to watch out for them. So I make a bucket, because I know I'm going to have to take them later on in the game, but I definitely want to get the feast first and have all the loot from there. So I'm making my way over to the feast. There's a guy in a little tower there. There's also a glitched out wisp, and I ignore them because I don't want to have to... well, I ignore the guy in the tower. And the tower's just talking in the chat. So then I see this guy here who only has a chest piece, and he's a barbarian because he has his enchanted sword. He throws a potion at me, which helps him a lot because I do have to refill in this fight, even though I have a big armor advantage over him. But I get a nice little combo there. He is backing up, so it makes it very easy. He's refilling, and then he's near that cliff there, and then he hits me a couple more times. I get a quick refill, and while he's trying to refill, he just jumps off the cliff. So I thought that was pretty funny. And then I go back to the feast, kill the animals there just to make sure they aren't chameleons, and then I get full diamond minus the chest piece, bow and arrow, some steak, and I even get a strength potion. There's only 1 TNT at the feast, but I wanted to slow down this explosion. because I do end up killing that pig, that innocent pig who's just walking by. No! The pig has to die. But all the stuff is still there, so I just end up burning it all because there wasn't enough TNT to explode everything. I take the table, the enchanting table, and burn it because I don't have any levels. And I see the tower team is coming over to me. I snipe one of the guys, one of them jumps off. And as I'm going over, one of the stompers jumps down, but he gets maged back up and I don't have to deal with them. I cut out a bit and I'm placing water down, and this guy could have killed me because I wasn't holding shift. And then I'm pillaring up to them later and then get my bow out, and then I look up and two of the stompers jump down. I finish off one of them, thankfully, and this other guy, I try to shoot with my bow. I miss once, and I hit him, and then I hit him again, but he has soup, so he survives. And then I cut it again, and they're back at their original tower, so I'm just placing lots of water there. And I go for a steak break, and then they have been taking out my water, so with all that wood and stuff. So then I just want to, and I don't really want to tower up now that I know they're doing that because they're just going to jump down and take out the water. So I decide just to, how to get up to the towers just to get maged. So I'm going through, placing water everywhere. They're just being annoying, taking out all my water. And then this guy gets a little too far away from the tower, and I hit him, and then he falls off and dies, and I say haha into the chat because he was the main guy who was blocking up all the water. And I still have the Stomper and the Ender Mage, so I think it was a 4 tower team, not a 5. So I get some stone to make an axe, and I place more water because I want to break all the things at the wood at the bottom, and then I get maged up, and I want to stay in a safe spot. So then I know I need to snipe the Ender Mage off, but I miss there, and if I had sniped him off, it would have made this a lot easier. Decide not to waste my arrows on the Stomper. I place my water down, and then I decide I want to build over to them with some dirt. As I'm doing so, the Stomper just runs over and hits me off, but thankfully I fall into my water. So I keep placing more water, and then I do end up making the axe, so I can break all the wood at the bottom and stuff. I keep dropping TNT for some reason. And yeah, I just keep placing water. I just don't want to die because I already have a good gameplay. And then I get maged up. And then he runs over to the other side. I pull out my bow because I want to snipe him off. I want to get him off the tower so that he can't mage. I hit him there, and then I swing, and then he gets knocked back on, so he doesn't die, but I live. And then the pit gets announced. And then so I now want to wait for the pit, or I thought I did, but I continue to go after these guys. And I maged up, I fall down, and I get maged again. I hit him a couple of times. He gets knocked over to the other side. And I slow it down and boom, get the kill on that Ender Mage there. So now there's only the Stomper, and then I say ha 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 into the chat again. Then I know the Stomper is going to be trying to pillar at the bottom, so I jump down, pull out my bow, hit him off. He falls, starts to pillar again, but then he knows that he's done, so he starts to run away. I hit him, and he just runs away forever. And then in here he runs into the desert. He starts placing blocks behind him, and that's where, and then he knows he's done, so he starts turning around and PvPs me. And then I finish him off, and then I say take that tower team in the chat. And then here the feast, or the pit, and then I type /IP just in case I lag out. But this guy starts to pillar up again, so I knock, or this other guy just starts to pillar up, not again, but anyways. So then this other guy, he's pillaring up, and I hit him, but he doesn't fall off, and then I'm out of arrows, so I think that I'm going to have to pillar up, so I start placing water everywhere, and then it ends up he just walks into fire and dies, so I would get the win. So I say I was really happy this game went on for 51 minutes, which is one of the longest games I've played in a while. So I just celebrate and stuff from my Ender Pearl, and I win the game with Boxer on Moto 66's account. So I get 14 kills as boxer, and the game took 51 minutes and 10 seconds according to the website. And I thought I did pretty good. Well, everyone, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, click the like button, and if you want more from our channel, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.